Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about one of the best budget katanas available on the market. So before we dive in, let's clarify what I mean by entry-level katanas. For me, it's all about those katanas that aren't just toys, but also don't meet all the standards you'd expect from an authentic Japanese swordsmith. These are the katanas that comes with the standard accessories, like the suba, sekeo, samigaya, suka, and all the other stuff. While these katanas don't have all the bells and whistles that you get in a flagship katana, they're still going to be a serious piece of work that are capable of a lifetime cutting. Now, let's talk about the Swordier katana. This is a fantastic entry-level katana that's perfect for those who wants to learn and practice the art of swordsmanship. It's got a bohi, a hamon. I can't tell if it's real or etched in. However, it is razor sharp. Has a nice grip. It's perfect balance for those who are just starting out. It's also a great choice for those who wants to learn the basics of swordsmanship without breaking the bank. I'm very pleased with the sharpness of this blade. I think it's razor sharp. I also like the fact that it's got characters, unlike your usual budget katanas. What I'm feeling here is some sort of chemical used to keep the blades from getting rusty. The saya is made of wood and it's a perfect fit. It's got a nice feel to it. Got a little certificate of authenticity here. Now, let's go and remove the oil from the blade so I can test it out. Now, I'm not sure if this blade is through hardened or differentially hardened, but I do know that as per the advertisement, it says clay tempered. It is a T-10 steel. It's got the Raijin Thunder God on the suba, giving more character to the sword. The website doesn't say if it's a samigawa, hence I don't think it's a real race skin. However, it does feel great to hold. It is a perfect fit for my hand. The handle length is about 10.25 inch. Now, here's the moment you've all been waiting for. Whew, that's razor sharp. I couldn't ask for more. Now, while you wait for me to finish this up, I'd like to tell you about the sword. The price in particular, it is a $130 sword, one of the most cheapest I have ever encountered. And if you want to see further inspection or testing done on this particular sword, you could visit Matthew Jensen's website where he does a thorough testing and he can give you a great deal of test results from his experience. As for me, as a beginner, this is perfectly fine. If I'm simply cutting water bottles, tatami mats, pool noodles, this is perfectly fine. Based on the steel composition, I think it's 1045 at the edge and T10 on the spine, and the sharpness of the blade, I'm sure it can cut through bamboo sticks easily. What I also found is that the edge is much more sharper than the base. So as it gets towards the front, it's much sharper. So once I unboxed it, as I can see, right at the tip of the edge, there's a slight dent to it. So I believe before shipping, the tester has tested this out and they must have used a bamboo stick to cut through. I'm sure it was a successful and a very smooth cut, but it left with an edge right there. I'm not complaining. As my first sword, it's not very visual. It's a very slight dent. As long as it doesn't have a chip or dent, I'm fine with it. I think I can just give credit to the maker that this came out to be a successful katana after everything's completed. So I'm happy with it overall. And what I'm feeling here on the spine of the sword is I can feel that there is a Slight thickness in few places, although it doesn't affect the ability to cut or anything. I think every sword may experience something like this. Other than that, everything looks perfectly fine. I think when you go to the higher end or the flagship katanas, that's where those fine tuning takes place and you pay for that changes. So for a beginner swordsman, I don't think that's required. Let's move on to cutting targets. And there you have it. Thanks for watching.